Hello and welcome to This Week at Endicott. I'm Eddie Fitzgerald.
And I'm Maya Gerard. Let's take a look at what's happening across campus this week.
On Wednesday at 5:30, be a part of the campus-wide ALS Ice Bucket Challenge, which takes place in the Freight East Quad. Endicott will donate $2 for every student that participates. Get out their goals and raise some money for ALS research. Then, after you take a nice warm shower, check out opening night of Waiting for Godot at 7:30 p.m. in Tia's Theater.
On Thursday at 4:30 p.m., be a part of game night at the Beverly Senior Center. Join the fun with elder adults and old-fashioned board games. Transportation is provided, and you can sign up to volunteer through your Blue Buzz email. Can't get enough of those classic board games? Then join DECA and Gaming Goals for gaming night at Castle, the Board Game Cafe in Beverly. The fun starts at 5 p.m.
At 6 p.m., CAB presents Fall Fest in Lower Callahan. Enjoy fall activities like psychic readings, mini pumpkin painting, apple cider donuts, photo mugs, and more. Then at 7:30, catch the fall's main stage play, Waiting for Godot in Tia's Theater. At 9 p.m., it's 21 Plus night with Harvest Punch and Gullies.
There are a number of community service activities on Friday. The Community Giving Tree Project, Landmark Senior Living's Happy Hour activities, and Northeast ARC's Friday Night Happenings are all worthwhile weekly events that are looking for volunteers. Go to your Blue Buzz email to find out more and sign up.
Also on Friday, attend the College to Career Series presentation on using LinkedIn to further your career. It takes place at noon in the LSB Auditorium. Then later that evening at 7:30, Waiting for Godot continues its run in Tia's Theater. At 8 p.m., Late Night Loca presents Freaky Friday.
On Saturday at 8:30 a.m., be a part of the Family Promise Walk to end homelessness. Generate awareness about the number of homeless families in our own community and raise money for Family Promise North Shore Boston. Sign up to volunteer through your Blue Buzz email. At 6 p.m., an early edition of Late Night Loca presents its Murder Mystery Dinner Party. Register through your Blue Buzz email.
Now let's send it over to EC Sports with Matt and Lauren.
Hello and welcome to this week's edition of EC Sports. For EC TV, I'm Matt Pritchard.
And I'm Lauren LaCava. The women's tennis team advanced to the CCC Championship with a 5-2 win over Roger Williams. They will travel to Nichols to play in the championship game Saturday at 1 o'clock.
The men's soccer team remained atop the CCC after going 1-1 on the week. They dropped a game to Connecticut College before turning around and hopping all over conference opponent Curry 3-0. The girls will host their last regular season home game tonight versus Wentworth before finishing off the season on the road at UNE and Salve.
The women's team went 1-1 on the week as well. They lost to Tufts before bouncing back and winning over Curry. They will host Wentworth tonight before traveling to UNE on Saturday. They'll round out the week by quickly returning home Sunday to host Eastern Connecticut State for Senior Day.
The women's volleyball team went 3-1 on the weekend as they got the best of WPI and Tufts in a tri-match at home. They'll look to continue winning as they travel to UNE tonight and Nichols on Saturday.
The football team suffered a tough loss to Western New England this past weekend. They'll look to bounce back as they travel to Salve Regina on Saturday for a 12 o'clock game.
The cross-country teams hit the trails this past Friday in the Saints Invitational Meet. The men's team finished 5th out of 23 teams, while the women's team finished 4th out of 22 teams.
The field hockey team went 1-1 on the week as they got on top of Salve Regina 3-2 on Senior Day this past weekend. They will travel to Western New England on Saturday for a 1 o'clock game.
And that'll do it for this week in EC Sports. For EC TV, I'm Matt Pritchard.
And I'm Lauren LaCava. Good luck to all our sports teams this week.
Don't miss the final performances of Waiting for Godot in Tia's Theater on Saturday at 2 p.m. and again at 7:30. Looking for some good old-fashioned scares? Join the Haunted Hammond Castle trip to Ipswich. Students must take transportation to and from the event. The bus will leave at 7 p.m. from the Post Center bus stop. Sign up to participate through your Blue Buzz email.
On Sunday, develop some much-needed life skills with Adulting at EC Car Edition. Learn how to change a tire and the car's oil while enjoying donuts and apple cider. Come by Lot 14 by the library at 1 p.m.
On Monday, join an annual tradition as Doc Wiley shares stories about Endicott's haunted history. It takes place in the amphitheater at 8:30 p.m. and apple cider donuts and hot chocolate will be served.
Here's Shake My Head News with Riley and Lexi.
Hello and welcome back to Shake My Head News, where we give you the most ridiculous news stories from around the world. I'm Riley Fitzgibbons.
And I'm Lexi Lozano. To start off this week, rumors say that a small cat-like creature with a human head was found in Malaysia. Officers were forced to deny the existence of the animal despite videos and photographs circulating online. Clips were reported to have been filmed in Western Malaysia. The picture beside me shows a bald, pink skinned-like creature with 4 limbs and a human-like head. It has sharp claws on all 4 limbs and pointy teeth with thin black hair. A state police chief stated, "I hope the public will stop circulating news about the alleged discovery." The pictures are thought to be a silicone baby werewolf toy sold online. Police added that no sightings of the supposed creature were reported. Though whatever this is may be cute, I wouldn't want it stinking up my litter box.
The moral of this next story is to never come between a woman and her cheese. Stephanie Hicks of Palm Bay, Florida, walked into a 7-Eleven store to buy a sandwich and a cup full of hot nacho cheese. The clerk told her not to open the cheese dispenser, and when she ignored him, the clerk denied her service. Becoming infuriated, Hicks flung the sandwich and hot cheese across the store, striking the clerk, and yelled, "The customer is always right." Let's hope that Hicks can say cheese for her mugshot photo.
A wanted man wanted something in return for turning himself in. 1,000 Facebook shares. The Detroit area man who calls himself Champagne Torino on Facebook made the challenge on Friday to the Redford Township Police Department. It came after Torino left a message that some people might construe as negative on a post regarding a home invasion. The person manning the department's Facebook page threatened to ban Torino from the page. Since Torino already has several arrest warrants against him, it's a wonder he was on the page at all. The threat of a ban sparked his competitive nature. He promised to turn himself in if the department's next post got 1,000 shares. He also sweetened the deal by promising to come with a dozen donuts and to pick up every piece of local litter around schools. If you're going out, might as well go out with a bang.
Bizarre footage shows a woman lifting her dress to spray her crotch with perfume in the middle of a spot. The woman, wearing a floral dress, is seen glancing around hoping not to be noticed before spraying herself. She is first seen applying the fragrance to her wrist and neck before getting a little bit more daring. After taking a look around to make sure she's not being watched, she is then seen hitching up her dress, blissfully unaware of the security camera recording what she was up to. She was seen applying the perfume to her thighs and upper thigh area before making a swift exit after putting the bottle back on the shelf. At least she's working on her hygiene.
That's all we have here for you today. Thanks for tuning in.
And thanks for being foolish. Back to the desk.
On Tuesday at 6 p.m. in the Wax Auditorium, Leon Logothetis will talk about the Kindness Diaries. Come learn about one man's quest to ignite goodwill and transform lives around the world. This event also satisfies the speaker series requirement.
The Offices of Residence Life, Community Service, and International Education have teamed up to host a new annual program that provides gently used winter clothing items to new first-year international and U.S. students who have a need for them. These items include gently used boots, hats, gloves, jackets, sweaters, and sweatshirts from community members.
Collection bins will be placed in the Post Center at the reception desk, outside of the Wax Auditorium, in the business office of College Hall, outside of Callahan Dining, outside of the Student Affairs Suite in Lower Callahan, and in various residence halls.
That's all we have for this week, goals. Get out there and get involved.
Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time.